Welcome back, Smutterflies.
Happy Wednesday!
Happy Wednesday! What a happy Wednesday indeed, because this is a bookish episode, as all our episodes are, but it's not a book and it's not an author.
Yeah, it's a bookish creator. Is that the word? I feel like it's an appropriate word to use. Yeah. We're going to be totally honest, guys. When we reached out to this person, we were really nervous. Because, like, how do we put this delicately? I can't. There's not a delicate bone in my body. I can't.
What are you trying to say?
Oh, we're just obsessed with him.
Well, I think we can say that.
But
I don't think he'd be offended by us saying we're obsessed with him. We're obsessed with the videos he creates.
Oh, I was thinking.
We're obsessed with the characters he creates. We're obsessed with his hair. We're obsessed with his accent.
Yeah.
We're obsessed with his sense of humour.
Yes.
Like, we love
he
him.
sings.
Oh my... he sings! The videos that I was in a doom scroll the other day, just watching video after video and then sending it to B, and she was like, Sam, you've sent me 10 videos of him, and I'm like, sorry, I'm deep in his TikTok now. But yeah, and like, he's got a lot of followers.
Oh yeah.
And we reached out and we're like,
I think we just like, because I think often like when we're reaching out to authors, even like really big authors that we sometimes think like are never going to even bat us an eyelid, ultimately like, it's kind of like a beneficial gain for, do you know what I mean? Like there's a reason why they do podcasts, because it's like, you know, I do podcasts as an author, like there's a reason for it. So like, yeah, like, you know, it's like free promo, right?
Yeah.
You know, and I'm not saying that like Stephen, but like he's so big, like he doesn't.
Yeah, I don't need to be talking to you losers. Like, I've got enough followers. Like, go away.
And also, like, all of you know, like, you know who he is. So we're not introducing
you. Like, oh my God, look at this guy we found. How funny is he? You're all like, yes, Sam, we've been listening to him for fucking years.
Exactly. Like, so I think, like, when we reached out, it was just like, he does not benefit anything by coming on this podcast. Like, he's just doing us a favour.
Yeah.
Like a solid. So I think that's why we were a bit like...
nervous, like what can we offer?
Yeah, like nothing. Like,
yeah,
absolutely nothing.
Like we're not funny. Like you're not gonna get our like British sense of humor. Like,
well, I don't even think British people get our sense of humor.
Yeah,
like,
to be fair,
in the world of podcasting, we talked about this loads recently because like the way we've been recording, but like we've just recorded Hollow like before doing this intro, but obviously time wise it's all messed up, and we literally just talk about getting railed by Ben Barnes for like 10 minutes. So like, not even British people find us funny.
British people are like, no. Like, we find us funny.
Yeah.
And that's it. It's
really.
A very small circle.
No, I agree. So we were nervous about reaching out for this one because it was just a bit like, we're really big fans.
Yeah.
Like,
Hi, can we fangirl over you, please?
Yeah, essentially.
But he kindly said yes. And like we intended to just talk about like his cosplaying and his skits, but we did talk a lot about books as well, and about reading, and yeah, it was really fun.
Well, and I think as well, when you cosplay like professionally, particularly in the book world, like not everyone's going to have read every book. Like, obviously I assumed he was like a fantasy reader, like I watched his videos, but like you don't know if he's read a lot of which he has.
Yeah.
But like, so it was kind of difficult to judge, like, well, do we ask him about books? Because maybe he actually doesn't read that much, like romancy, subsequently he does. But like, you just don't know, do you? Yeah, but it was really good fun. We had a really good time. And we just fangirled the whole time, to be honest. And then he had my book.
Oh, yeah. If you haven't watched his video of him opening B's book, then go and watch it because it's so funny.
So funny.
When he calls you Bar Pepper.
It was so funny.
Bar Pepper.
Literally. So many of my street team have said, like, he should audiobook the voice. Or
I'd melt into a puddle.
I said, like, delusion, if I ever get, like, my own ball...
He can be Dylan.
He could be a good Dylan.
He could be a good Dylan.
He said it when I showed him. I was like, he looks a lot like you, actually.
Yeah. He's like, it's me with red hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is not necessarily... You don't have to have read anything, really, to listen to this episode. It's just a silly, fun episode where we just chat and chat and chat. And he was an absolute dream to talk to. And he's so funny.
Yeah, really funny.
So funny. He's got a great sense of humour.
Yeah, I think it made me realise, like, not that authors that we interview are not funny, but that's like not the intention of the interview.
No, yes, you know, we're talking about their books and we're asking them like about writing, so it's all very like quite serious.
But I think it made me realise how like he's very like actually funny.
Yeah.
Whereas like we're just not. Yeah.
We're just unhinged and hope that people are
idiots.
laughing at us and not thinking that we're fucking mental.
Yeah. I think people just laugh along out of sympathy most of the
like,
time. But that was a prime example of somebody who is actually
oh
very
my God,
funny
yeah. Like, just like the things he comes out with. And I'm like...
and coherent. Doesn't, as we've just recorded, go on a 10-minute tangent. Purely because I said somebody from a character look like someone. We ended up talking about getting railed by Ben Barnes. Oh well.
So yeah, and I hope you enjoy this episode as much as we enjoyed recording it.
Yes.
Hi, my name is Steven. I am on social media. You know what's funny? Every time somebody asks me, hey, I need you to talk about yourself, I immediately develop amnesia and can remember nothing I've ever done. So I do social media content. I dress up as different characters sometimes. I do events. I play music. And then I have a family that I take care of, and they're happy that I give them money every day. So those are basically the things.
And we're so excited to have you here. Thank you so much for coming on. We're big fans. We've been following you for a while on our personal accounts and the podcast account. And yeah, we're just so excited to have you. And we, like we said in our sort of before we started recording, we generally do have mainly authors. So it's really nice to have people that are still within like the bookish community, but are like a slightly different take on things. So we're super excited.
Yeah. Well, aren't we all the authors of our own lives, B? Isn't that so true?
Exactly.
I'm kidding. I will say this though. I feel like I need to fix how I sound as a person, because y'all have great accents and I'm over here like a dumb American, like, we want to talk about books today, man, let's get in these pages, right? And you're like, oh, nice and jolly. Yeah, I hate my voice right now.
It's funny because so we're actually Welsh. We're not English. We're Welsh. So we're a slightly different country.
I'm the asshole already.
No, you're fine. But so like when we started doing this and we'd hear ourselves speak, our accents sound dreadful to us. So when we started this, our friends were like, who wants to listen to you guys talk for like an hour? But then honestly, the biggest comment we get is like, I love you guys' accents. I could listen to you talk for forever. And we're like, what? Like, why?
What accent? Like, we don't hear it.
Maybe that's what people say about me too. Probably not though.
Yeah, they definitely do.
Whatever.
So our first question, and you mentioned just now about you're very new to the cosplay world, but how did you get into cosplay? How did that happen? Tell us a little bit how that came about in your life.
Sure. I started talking about ACOTAR because I've read my whole life, but I started reading Romantasy a little over a year ago, and I read ACOTAR, and I started humorously talking about it online, and that started to develop a fandom. And then I guess out of nowhere, just a company asked me if I wanted to go to this event they were having as a character, and I was like, sure. And once you say yes to one and you have a positive experience, everyone else wants you to be a part of it too. And here we are. I mean, I used to dress up as a kid all the time, but that's as a kid. And now as an adult, it's way more fun.
I bet.
Absolutely.
And it's something that, and we've got questions about it like further down the line, but it's something that in the UK, we don't get many like fantasy balls here anyway, but particularly not in the area of the UK that we are in. So Sam and I have yet to be able to attend one. So we're always like living vicariously through you whenever you post, because we're like, I just wish we could be at one of these.
Well, I'm going to be in Manchester in 2 weeks at the time of this recording, but
yeah,
I don't know how close that is to Wales.
About 6 hours.
So that's like a trip down the road in Texas. Everything is 6 hours away in Texas.
So this is the difference, isn't it? In America, everything is like a 6-hour drive, but for us, we're like, oh my God, 6-hour drive.
Yeah.
It is. Our whole country is 4 hours bottom to top, so it's tiny.
Wow, that's my commute to work every day. Not really, but might as well be.
So
Cool.
Sticking on the cosplaying line, who is your favorite character to cosplay?
So far, it's probably Cassian, because he's humorous in the books, and I can just be humorous and wear wings, and it feels powerful when you wear wings. I don't know why. I take up more space, and you're like, ooh, I feel like I can do anything, even though they're made of paper. But I think that's probably my favorite so far.
Yeah, I feel like you could probably part a crowd with wings. Like everybody needs to get out your way, right?
Yeah, until they realize it's me, and they're like, oh, it's just Steven. Everybody stand exactly where you are. It's fine.
And I suppose Cassian, you can be a bit more like playful with, because he is that playful, like.
Yeah. Well, whenever I do these events, I dress up like the characters they want me to dress up, but I'm still kind of myself, because people kind of go, they want to talk to me. So whenever I'm dressed up as Cassian, I can still kind of be myself, and it fits the character.
Love that.
I think I'd feel powerful wearing wings, regardless if they're made of paper or, I don't know, real skin, membrane, whatever they're made of.
Yeah. Also, everybody wants to take pictures with the guy with wings, even if they don't know who you are. They're like, "Ooh, let's get a picture with the wing guy," and you're like, "Ooh, it's a little ego stroke every now and then." So.
Yeah.
Oh my god, we'd be so obnoxious, B, if we went for fat.
I
Honestly,
know,
we
we
would be
would be.
so obnoxious. We'd be like,
Make way for the winged people.
Yeah, we did. What was it? Oh, we cheered like a author Q&A. Was it like March, I think, for Callie Hart. And I wore like
Oh.
metal fey ears, like little like metal fey ears, and even just that, I was like, I feel pretty badass doing this. So it's like no one can see them, but you know, I know they're there.
Yeah. As long as that boosts your confidence, it's all that matters, right?
Exactly. So sticking on the same sort of topic, what first drew you into cosplay? And how did your love for books tie into it?
Well, like I said, I started reading the romantasy books and I developed fans with that. And then people reached out to me and I don't know, I just kind of fell in love with fantasy and portraying that. As an adult, I never really saw myself dressing up and going to Ren fairs and stuff like that, which I have my first Ren fair tomorrow. So I'm super excited about that.
wow.
But I mean, I've always liked fantasy type worlds. Like Harry Potter was my favorite growing up, Lord of the Rings, that kind of stuff. And as an adult, when you realize, oh, everything is basically just chores and working. So let's have some fun along the way. And dressing up and cosplaying and different characters in fantasy worlds kind of makes you feel like a kid again, but with like an adult mindset at the same time.
And Ren Fair is not something we have here in the UK. And Sam knows that, like, I've never been more jealous of anything in my life than you guys having Ren Fairs, because I wish that was a thing here. And I was in the US in September, but there wasn't one like nearby that I could go to. So I'm
Just start
unbelievably
your
jealous. Maybe we should. Maybe that's our call in over here to start a UK Ren Fair.
Yeah.
We just don't get the weather though. It'd just be too
No.
rainy and
Hey, a dark and brooding Ren fair with rain? Come on. Yeah, I would go to that.
maybe that's the niche in the market that we're going for.
Yeah.
We always say we just want to frolic in the fields with our friends in like
Mm.
ball gowns.
Well, frolic in the rain.
Yeah. Roll around, yeah.
Yeah. So I suppose we've sort of talked about like sort of feeling empowered with your wings on and, you know, having that ego stroked. But our next question is, do you remember your first cosplay and how you felt wearing it?
My first professional one, I guess, it was this year. Everything was this year. I just started this year. So the first ball I went to was in February, and I played Dracula, and specifically Bram Stoker's. Is it Stoker or Stoker? Not Stoker. Stoker?
Stoker.
Not Stroker. Not Stroker.
Not Stoker.
Stoker,
STO.
okay.
Yeah.
Bram Stoker's Dracula, and that was fun. I didn't really portray the character though. I just kind of dressed up like my version of that, but that was a lot of fun. That was kind of getting my feet wet in the thing. And then I think the next one was Cassian, and I like that one much more because I got to, like I said, just kind of be myself.
And you've done
Love that.
Tamlin, right? If I'm right in saying you've done Tamlin from time to
Yeah.
time?
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, I have done Tamlin because initially when I was making these that's what it was. Okay, so when I started making these videos. I was talking about Akatar, and everybody was like, "You look like Tamlin. This guy looks like Tamlin." I'm like, "I don't want to look like Tamlin." And then somebody left a comment that said, "He looks like Cassian pretending to be Tamlin." And I was like, "Ooh, I like that." So then I started this series, Cassian pretending to be Tamlin in the Spring Court. I don't know if you've seen those or not, but then I did a whole series of that, and that was me like kind of cosplaying, but not really. And then after that was when the opportunities came. So I started liking the idea of me being Cassian pretending to be Tamlin. But I played Tamlin in a couple of events this year. But like I said, I was just like the comedic version of Tamlin, like flipping off Rhysand across the room and stuff like that. So
I love
Yeah.
that. And I love that it's like generic, that people don't seem to like Tamlin. Like it's not just like females reading Akatar don't like Tamlin. It seems like males reading Akatar also don't like Tamlin.
well, I don't hate Tamlin. I don't know if this is a hot take or not. I may get canceled immediately, but I feel like Tamlin is a misunderstood character in many ways.
We also are not a hate. We don't hate him. Like, don't get me wrong, he does some stuff that's pretty crappy, but yeah, I think
Yeah, he's
think
got
he's always-
all kinds of flaws. He's abusive and he has some things he's got to work out, but I still think there's something good in there.
Yeah, we always
Yeah.
say, like, when she writes that redemption arc, we're all going to be jumping on it. Like, we're not going to not read it, are we?
I mean, some people may not because
Yeah, fair.
whatever, but the fun people will read it and will like it. So, I mean, he's already kind of shown a redemption arc. I just want him to heal. He needs a healing arc is what he needs. He's
Uh-huh.
brought, can we do spoilers?
Oh, wait, yeah,
Absolutely.
100%.
Okay. I mean, he brought Rhys-Anne back from the dead, right? He saved Elaine, or he helped save Elaine from the cauldron. He has done several things. So, I mean, the biggest thing would be bringing Rhys-Anne back. You don't have to do that if that's your enemy. And he did. So that's kind of his redemption arc. But now he needs a healing arc.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
totally
totally
agree.
agree. He's kind of one of those characters a bit like Kale, right? Like we are Kale lovers here. We love Kale, but obviously the vast majority of people like just absolutely hate him.
Yep, they do. I don't hate him. I just found his story very boring. You know what I mean? Because he's a human in the Fey world. Okay, are we going to talk about this now? Okay, Tower of
Yeah,
Dawn.
yeah.
He's so much stronger that he's just a human.
Yeah, he's like the only human.
Okay. Yep.
Go, go.
Okay, have you read Tower of Dawn? Obviously you have, right?
Yeah.
Did you enjoy that book?
It's one of our favorites.
Oh. Well, I thought it was a big snooze fest because let me sum up the book for you. The dude gets his back broke, right? And then a lot of healing happens and then he breaks his back again at the end. That's the whole book.
Mm-hmm.
Like you spent 700 pages to heal a back that you're going to break again in the end. That could have been a footnote in the next book. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think we love Kale and Irene, but I think we love Nesrin and Sartak, and I feel like
I don't even care about
sometimes
them. I don't even care about them either. You know what it is? Okay, that by itself, if it was like a standalone, maybe. But the fact that you
Mhm.
leave, what was the one before that? Queen of Shadows? No.
No, Empire Storms.
Empire of,
Mhm.
you leave Empire of
Mhm.
Storms with Aelin trapped in a box. You're like, ooh, what's going to happen? Oh, nothing is going to happen with that. We're going to talk about his back being healed this entire time. Like it's an episode of Grey's Anatomy, Faye edition. And then, so that whole thing. And then you're like, I want to know what happens to what's her name. And then the next book, whatever. Then you get to find out. I don't know. Just the poor placement in my head.
When you read it, did you tandem read between
No,
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 okay. So we
no.
didn't either, but we like Tower of Dawn. But a lot of people tend to say that if you tandem read, it makes it not quite as long, I
Okay.
guess.
Okay, let me ask you this, because I'm usually the problem when it comes to stuff like this. So why is Tower of Dawn your favorite book? Maybe I missed something.
It's not our favorite in the series, but it's probably like maybe my third or fourth favorite. I just love Kale. I don't know. It's just something about him. I love Irene. I love Sartak and Nesrin.
I think Irene coming back into it as well after Assassin's Blade.
All
like,
the tie-ins, yeah.
Like just like tying everything up in nice little bows. And Nesrin and Sartak, like I just
Yeah, I call them Nesquik and Shark Attack just because it sounds similar. And then I call Kale Chol because that's how it looked on paper the first time I saw it.
It does. I think
Yeah.
one of my favorite is like a quote from Tower of Dawn that Sartak says, and he says, "I would certainly take all night," and I feel like that just makes the book infinitely one of the best books that I've read just by that quote, to be honest.
Certainly take all night.
Yeah, so this like because you know how Nesrin and Kale are kind of dating when they first start the book, but they're kind of not, and they've sort of had a thing, but they don't really. And he says something to her like, "I thought you'd be busy with Kale all night," and she goes, "All night," and then he says, "I would certainly take all night."
You know what took all night, and then a bunch of nights after that, reading the freaking book. That's what took a long time. It took a whole week or a month. I don't know. I just found it boring.
But what about
Well,
what about the spiders and the revelation that she's
that was
Val,
cool. That
she's
was
not
cool.
a
That was cool.
queen.
That was cool. That was okay.
That's one of my
That was a
favorite parts of that book.
Again, could have been a footnote in the next book, but you know, great part. That I was like, wow, neat. I think I said that out loud. That was neat, guys. No, I thought that was cool.
We know that we're in the minority by being Tower of Dawn / Kale fans.
Sometimes it's good to be in the minority. I mean, I'd like to be a contrarian with a bunch of stuff, just not this particular thing. I'm the contrarian right now between y'all, so.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, you're the odd one out now.
Yeah.
You know, I'm going to read the book again over the next 6 months or however long it takes me to read it, and then I'll let you know how much better it is. I'm kidding. I'm not going to do that, but
No, it's not a reread. We did a reread back in March, and we love that series. But even we were a bit like, oh, like it's long. Like there's a lot of it.
A lot of books. Yeah, we forgot like how long it took us initially.
I'm winning you over to my side already. I'm coaxing you. Hey, we have chips or whatever.
We won't get on our we're not fans of Rowan.
Oh, you're not
soapbox.
fans of Rowan?
No.
You don't like at the end when he's like, "Where's my wife?" That was like the best part of the thing. No? You could have said, "Where's my mate or girlfriend?" But wife is just icky, right? Is that what it is?
I love
punches
a witch.
her in the face.
He
Like,
punches her in the face. I can't ever
face.
get over that.
When?
In the Ear
When
of
he's
Fire, when
training,
they're
when he's
training
training her.
Oh, he's training her though.
It's just a. It's
I mean,
not
if
like
you
in
move that into modern times, just like, oh, don't hit her. But like back then, you kind of want to toughen up. You know what I mean? Because it's be punched or die kind of a thing.
Yeah, and
No, I'm
yield
just-
and fey time.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really care about Rowan either. He's a bird. He turns
Yeah.
into that was my favorite joke that I made in one of the videos, like Cassian making fun of his wingspan, but because he's like, what is he, an eagle or a hawk?
A buzzard? No, a hawk.
Buzzard?
A hawk.
No, it's a hawk, maybe.
He's a
hawk.
robin. He's a mockingbird. He's a hawk.
I think
Yeah.
so.
Hawk. Yeah. Is he a tiny hawk or a big hawk?
Tiny.
It sounds like I'm saying cock. Does he have a tiny hawk or a big hawk?
Yeah, because well,
Is
he's
it
tiny
sitting
hawk?
next to her on a roof.
Okay.
He's sitting next to her on a rooftop, right? So
He's
can't
regular
be-
size hawk, so
Yeah.
he's not big. No.
Yeah. So he's got a tiny wingspan. That's
Yeah.
why I don't like him.
Yeah.
Because your smut and wingspan podcast, it
Exactly.
just doesn't meet the criteria.
I think for us, when you've got characters like Dorian, like
smash.
the Riz King, I just don't feel like Rowan lives up to
Riz
it, you know?
King. Yeah. I even like Dorian from book one. He was like the only character that I consistently liked.
Yeah.
I agree. We are big
Well,
Dorian
and
and
Kale
Manon
for us.
fans.
Yeah.
And Kale, yeah, we love
Dorian and
Kale.
Kale from the beginning for us, but
I like Kale in that I like the fact that I can kind of relate to him. Not that I've ever broken my back twice, but he's a human in this, I'm not in the fantasy. I don't know how I can relate to him. I take it all back. Never mind. I do like him though. I just thought his book was kind of boring because I was so excited to finish Aylin's story.
Yeah.
yeah. I think it was
Okay, let-
very, very good marketing from Sarah to put that in and make you all wait for the final book and really drum up all the interest.
Yeah, I read it, after everything was released. So I can't imagine what it was like for people that were waiting for the book during release, and then they get this and think, oh, that's probably why everybody hates it because they didn't want
probably.
that.
Yeah.
I don't
probably.
care.
Like we didn't read it in real time either. Like it was all released when we read it. So I suppose maybe being able to just like go all the way through is different than having to wait.
That's the best way to do it. Because by the time everything comes out several years later, I've already forgotten everything. So, and I'm not going to do a reread most of the time on stuff because I got other books I'm trying to read.
Yeah, we're
I'm
terrible
scared-
for forgetting things. Like
Oh, so
when a
bad.
new book comes out, we're like, what happened in the last book? And like nobody's names, like we don't remember any names. We're like, don't know who that is.
Yeah. I did that with Onyx Storm. Have y'all read that?
Yes, yeah.
I won't do spoilers, but I remember reading like the first couple chapters thinking, who the hell are these people? I don't even know these. I don't know anything that's happening right now. And I wasn't going to do a reread. So
I think as
Yeah.
well with Onyx Storm, she starts to refer to people by first names and surnames.
yeah,
And-
that's on you, author. Fix it. That's not my fault.
And,
Your fault.
I feel like if it's outside of like Soren Galen Ryerson, maybe Dane
Yeah.
Atos, you're a bit like, who are you?
Putting
And
a lot
then
of trust in the readers to know these things.
and we
You
were
got to
pretty
dumb it
certain,
down for us, okay? We just have a good time.
yeah. And we were pretty certain that there was a man called Llywelyn and a place called Llywelyn. So it was
How are
like
you saying that?
Llywelyn.
Llywelyn.
Because it's a Welsh
Llywelyn?
word. It's actually a Welsh name.
It's a Welsh
so it's
word, yeah.
Llywelyn.
Kill-
So it's like
kill-
it's
What sound are you making right now?
it's in-
Let's
it's a
do
double-
learning language.
this is Welsh. So in Welsh, a double L is a single letter. It's at the back of your teeth in your molars, and it's like a cat hissing. So Llywelyn, like this.
So like Sid the Sloth, like that kind of
Kind of,
thing?
yeah.
Yeah.
Llywelyn? It sounds weird when I say it. It sounds better when you say it. I feel like I'm trying too hard.
You
Llywelyn.
did pretty.
I feel
you
like
did
I
pretty
sound
well,
like I
though.
just got braces. Like Llywelyn? Okay. I'm just going to say Llewellyn like the dumb American I am.
That's fine.
Anyway, I know what you're talking about when they say, hey, this is Llewellyn. And then like 2 paragraphs later, we're needed in Llewellyn. Oh, is it still a person or now is it a place? Because if you're needed in this guy, I didn't know that was a plot twist. So
Yeah.
I get it. Yeah.
Yeah, but I ended up loving Onyx Storm though. I was a big fan of it. I really enjoyed it.
It was a good story, yeah.
Oh,
It was a lovely story. I just thought it was convoluted and the writing was kind of scatterbrained and it felt rushed and then not enough at the end and the pacing was weird. But I like the continuation of this story because I like Fourth Wing. So
yes, it is. Yes, I agree. I think that's why I preferred it. It felt more like Fourth Wing than book 2 did.
yeah, it has a lot of details in Iron Flame. Not really anything happened. I don't even remember what happens in Iron Flame.
Not
Exactly.
much, really.
I don't know. I can't remember. I made
Um,
a video about this, like the summary, but I still have no idea what I said in that video. I think
No.
there was like a game,
we've
wasn't there?
we've done episodes on it, and I'm still like, I don't know.
No,
Yeah.
the game was book 3. That's in book 3 that they go to like the island and they have to partake in that game. And
No. I know that, but like,
Oh.
isn't there like a scavenger hunt in the school, and then they get the king's son? Oh, that's what happens. They find out the king has a son, and he has an alias.
yes,
Yeah.
Mhm.
I can't think of his name now. Again, name's gone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, not.
Might as well be Corey or Finagle. Who knows? I have no idea. Chairface. That's all I got.
So I am going to go back to a question for you. Sorry to.
Are we talking about dressing up again? Are we going back to cosplay? Because now you know what I'm really passionate about, which is books.
So this is actually kind of ties into with reading as well. So, do you find yourself choosing cosplays based on favorite characters, or is it the other way around? Have you discovered books because you've been asked to cosplay certain characters?
I think the books usually come first, and then
Mhm.
people will ask me to cosplay as something. So I don't really cosplay just for funsies.
Mhm.
It's more like people have an event and they want me to do something, so I'll do whatever they want me to do, basically. And then if I need to read a book based on it, like I played Niktos or Niktos, depending on how you pronounce it, which was the
Yes.
king of like the primal in
Mhm.
Flesh and Fire series. I did that a couple months ago.
Mhm.
And I had never read the books before, so I read like 5 of them or 4 or 5 of them before I did that.
Mhm.
Did y'all see pictures of me doing that?
Yes, I've seen that. I don't think
Yeah.
Sam has, but I have seen it. Yes.
Yeah. Because I actually chatted with Jennifer Armentrout the other day.
Yeah, on
and,
your podcast, right?
Yeah. And I thought his name was Niktos, but she said Niktos. And I'm like, well, the audiobook
Oh.
says Niktos. And she's like, well, they don't always check with me. I say Niktos.
Ah,
And I'm like,
okay.
well, now I have to say that because you're the author. I feel like you would know.
That's not even because we both say Niktos, so we're not even close.
I'm just going to call him Phil from now on just to piss everybody off.
Yeah.
Book 1 I really enjoyed. I mentioned this to her. I called her Jayla now, and she said that's fine. So we're on a nickname basis at this point. Anyway, I told Jayla, I said, I really like book 1. I like the dialogue between Poppy and Castile. And so that was good. I think it kind of falls off in book 2, but picks up with book 3. I liked Flesh and Fire. I also thought Niktos was kind of a, pussy toward the end of the book, by the way he was acting. Because he was like, nah, I'm still mad at you. I'm like, okay, calm down. It'll be fine. But that's as far as I didn't read book 2 in Flesh and Fire. I think I got all the way to book 4 in the Blood and Bone series. But I like it. It's okay.
We've read everything up until because the newest one is like just come out, right? Literally like yesterday or this week. In the Blood and Ash series.
Yeah. They have
I haven't read that.
They have a smellable version now. Did you see that? It smells like garlic.
Garlic mayonnaise. She was.
Why
doing
would
like
you
a
want
PR.
that? I don't like the smell of garlic. Like, who does? Hey, check out this book. It smells like garlic. Why? No.
But when I saw it, I was like, is it April 1st? Like, is this meant to be like an April Fool's thing? And it's like, no, it's real.
They infuse the garlic into, like, whenever you have a book, you want to smell, and you want it to smell like a book. Like, you know what I mean? Not food.
Yeah, and not garlic. Like maybe fresh
Not
bread,
garlic.
but not garlic.
What's next? I don't know.
Yeah, I did see that. Yeah, but we really enjoy them. I really like I like both series. I didn't think we read the prequel afterwards, and I think I was a bit like not hesitant because Castile's one of my favorite MMCs of all time. So
He kind of falls off too, doesn't he?
yeah, I
Because
find
the spotlight moves to Poppy, which is, I guess, the point, right?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. But yeah, and so I was a bit hesitant about the Flash and Fire, but we ended up actually really enjoying it. I really liked it as well. Yeah, Daddy Niktos is great.
Yeah, I liked playing him. I get to dress up real cool, and somebody made me a crown.
Hmm.
I'm like, I feel like I could take on the world right now. Yeah, it's a good time. I forgot. Did I even answer the question that whatever you asked?
Yeah, no, you did.
Okay.
You definitely did.
I'm like, I don't know what the question was
I don't
anymore,
know.
so don't worry
We're just
about
having fun. We're just a couple kids having fun.
it.
Uh,
What is next on our list? Sorry, I've completely lost myself. Which character do you think is the most underrated when it comes to cosplay potential?
underrated cosplay potential. Um, I feel like Tamlin is underrated because people don't want if they dress up as him, they just do like a caricature. But I feel like there's more depth to that character. I played him in a film that's coming up. Have you seen the commercial for that? The Whimsy
Yes.
Gossip thing. It wasn't cosplay as much as it was acting. But I tried to like what's the word? Humanitize? Is that a word?
Hmm.
I tried to bring the
Mhm.
I can't talk. What are words right now? These books are all fake. I've never read a book in my life. I wanted to bring like the emotion to Tamlin
Mhm.
because I feel like he's misunderstood. So I would say that. Yeah. Plus, you can dress up all bougie and green, and you're a High Lord. So because everybody wants to be Rhysand, everybody wants to be Cassian, and these other people, and then obviously the female characters as well. But rarely people want to be a Tamlin.
Yeah.
But I feel like there's some potential in that character.
Yeah, definitely. And it's probably maybe like maybe a little less like pressure with him as well because he isn't as like featured in the book, so he
Yeah.
isn't like a Rhysand
And
where
people
he's
already hate you, so it's not like if they hate me, they already do. So who cares? They're gonna hate me more after this.
so kind of totally off questions, but do you have like a favorite character ranking for the Akatar series if you've read all of them?
I have read all of them. Oh,
Hmm.
side note, are you ready for the next book in the series? Whether it's 6 through 8 or 6, whatever.
Whatever she'll give us, I'll take
Yeah.
Yeah.
anything.
It could be 2
Whatever.
pages, and I'd be like, "Thank you, Sarah. Thank you."
She could literally
Yeah.
slap me across the face and I'd thank her for it, to be honest.
Well, we'll test that theory. Let's see if I can ever get her to do that. Will you go to Wells and slap my friend B? No. Oh, well, I tried. Okay, ranking. I'm gonna say number 1, Cassian,
Hmm.
because he also has some depth to his character. He's not just a funny character. If you read the Hallmark special, Silver,
Hmm.
what is it?
Hmm. Frost and
Frost and
Starlight.
Frost
Hmm.
and
Frost
Starlight.
and Starlight. Uh, he gives a little bit of his backstory, that kind of thing.
Mhm.
So I like him, number 1. 2, maybe Nesta, because I feel like her character arc is great, and I really identified with her come to Jesus moment, for lack of a better term, in Silver
Hmm.
Flames when she's in the forest after she was banished by Rhysand.
Hmm.
I like that character arc. So those 2 top, and then I don't know. Feyre is at the bottom probably because she just annoys me. Rhysand is a little bit higher than her, but still, he's no saint. You know what I mean?
No.
You don't know what
Rhysand
I mean?
Yeah, no, I agree.
You know
I
what I
agree with
mean?
you.
No, I
No.
don't. Please continue. I mean, he's like
Rhysand,
the hot boyfriend, but I feel like he's overrated. I feel like I'm going to be shunned. This podcast is never going to air now, but
no, it's fine. I think Rhysand I think it's really interesting because the first 3 books are from Feyre's or 4 books from Feyre's POV, and you get a very romanticized view of Rhysand. And then when it shifts to Nesta in Silver Flames, he does a lot of really big icky red flag things, but it's because it's from somebody else's
yeah,
POV.
it's no
It's
longer
not this
rose-colored glasses.
Yeah,
exactly. So I
exactly.
actually I agree. He does do some really icky things in Silver Flames. He's still the love of my life, but he's still a bit icky. And but I like that. I like that you get to see him not being this like all powerful, all
Yeah,
amazing
yeah,
High Lord
yeah.
that Feyre sees him as.
I mean, I like Rhysand. And now that I think about it, he's a great partner probably because he's that I'll burn down the world for you. So if I was a
Hmm.
chick, I would want that type of person. So I'll move him up
Hmm.
a little higher. Still Feyre at the bottom because she annoys me. Elaine, I was always annoyed with, but I feel like there's more to Elaine, and I want to see more of that. So I'll leave her in the middle
Hmm.
somewhere. Because right at this point, she's just kind of like, haha, flower. But she did behead the king of Highburn just that quick. So out
She
of
did.
character too. So maybe there's more.
Hmm.
Her and Lucian getting together would be a snooze fest. Or not Lucian, her and Elaine she is Elaine. Her and Azrael getting together for me would be a snooze fest.
Hmm.
Because I'd like Azrael and I want him to stay mysterious, and I don't want to know any more about him. Just stay mysterious and dark. You're perfect how you are.
Hmm. Yeah, that was gonna be my next question is where are you on the like ship wars of Asriel and Elaine, or Lucien and Elaine, or Asriel and Gwyn? Like,
Azrael and Gwen would be okay. I like Gwen.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that would work. Elaine and Lucian, I wouldn't care about. Elaine and Tamlin would be an interesting character or an interesting plot twist.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I liked Lucian up until I think the last book because he kind of falls off. He falls off in Frost and Starlight, and you just kind of don't care about him as a character anymore. At least the author seems like she doesn't. So unless he has something more coming in the next books, he just kind of like a flat tire at this point. I don't know, because he joined the Band of Exiles, which sounds like an alternative Christian band, doesn't it? I'm in the Band of Exiles, bro. Oh yeah, that's hardcore, buddy.
Yeah. If and Sam is a huge Asriel and Eris like shipper, like she firmly believes that is going to be like this.
You?
Yeah, Sam is. Yeah.
I don't think Azrael's gay though.
Oh,
I mean, I don't. He is.
He's bisexual.
I think he's bisexual. Definitely bisexual.
That would make more sense. Okay, yeah. Rather than just like straight on gay. Straight on. That doesn't make sense. Full on gay.
The fan art of Asriel and Eris is just beautiful.
I've never looked at it. I mean, maybe I'll Google it later.
It's a rabbit hole.
Did you say jarring?
I said enjoy.
Oh, they said it's jarring.
It changed my life. So
I'll enjoy the jarring.
Yeah. It's steamy.
You will be down a rabbit hole.
Yeah.
We did an episode, and it was supposed to be like things that we were hoping to see in ACOTAR, and it's 1 hour of me talking about theories around Asriel and Eris.
Okay, let me ask you this then. Where does this idea come from, other than the internet being the internet? Is there a specific part of the books that lead you to believe that those two should be together or will wind up together? Or is this more of like they're both hot and I like both of them. Maybe they'll get it on.
I think a bit of both.
Yeah, I think people are clutching at straws with what they pulled from to say like why they should be together. But I'm ever an optimist, so I'm like, yes, that is a very good point.
Because you already know the outcome and you're just trying to get there. It's confirmation biases at this point. What it is? Yeah, okay.
Absolutely.
Well, I hope it works out for you. I hope they wind up together just for you. I'll be like this. Sam called it right there. And I know she's giggling right now where she's at.
I just don't think Sarah's got the balls. No, I don't think she's got the balls to do it.
I don't know. It's hard. Like when you play up a character I don't know. I want Asriel to stay mysterious though. I know he's into more or was into more, so that he can't be fully gay. It's bisexual would make more sense. But I feel like nothing has led us to believe that he's even interested in guys.
Have you read Crescent City? Are you like up to date with Sarah J. Maas's?
No, not all the way.
Oh,
I'm in like the first third of the second book.
Okay.
I know that Asriel's in it, and he goes like clubbing and dances to like Pink Pony Club or something. Is that what he does?
No, it's not. Yeah, it's not. No, it's not quite. But yeah, he does. He does have a moment. Yes.
I was this last ball. Somebody has a video of me dancing to Pink Pony Club. I don't know if y'all saw that on my stories. It was great.
We are big Chapel fans.
We are.
Yeah, I like her stuff.
But yeah, there's like argument for Asriel and Bryce, which I won't get into because I don't want to spoil anything for you. But there is arguments on the.
Does her and Hunt not end up together? Oh no. I don't really care about Hunt personally. Everybody's like, "Oh, he's the perfect boyfriend." I'm like, "He's not."
He's a little. I like him. He's a big green flag, but he is a little like. I think when you I think he seems a bit
too much of a green flag.
Yes,
he's too good.
Yeah,
too good. I need some spice. I need some anger. I need some.
This is exactly what we say. He's like too nice. He's too much of a green flag. Whereas like people love a morally grey. Like whereas Rune. Now that's.
Oh, Rune, yeah. I like his 3 things that he knows with certainty.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, there's a lot of great characters in Crescent City. I can't wait for you to finish it. That's so exciting you haven't finished it.
Yeah, it's kind of hard for me because it's a modern day fantasy, and I really like the older types with the taverns and the no cell phone rule. So it's odd. Like, oh, there's these fantastical characters, and then they're calling each other on the phone. It kind of takes it out for me, but it's still a good story.
Yeah. I struggled at first with it being a modern day setting, but it's such a good book.
Yeah. So kind of sticking on the same theme. So you were saying with you being like a big avid reader of the genre, do you feel like there's a character that you've read that you haven't cosplayed that, but you'd really like to?
In this genre of book, I don't know. I know I really want to play Aragorn, which is different, obviously, fantasy world, but still everyone's favorite is Aragorn.
Yes.
Like from when I was a kid, when he pushed the double doors open, I remember thinking, I want to have hair like you and look like you. And I get to be him next year in Canada for a ball. So that'll
That's
be
so
fun.
exciting.
Yeah, I'm excited. I have to buy a costume and stuff, but I really want to play that character.
He's
the
like
most.
the OG book boyfriend, I feel like, for a lot of people. He
Yeah.
was like the original.
I don't know if he's book boyfriend, but he's definitely movie boyfriend.
He's pretty swoony in the books. My husband always tells me if there was
Okay.
I
haven't read those since I was a kid, so I don't remember.
I wonder whether it's because I saw the films first and maybe I just have this like heightened idea of him. Maybe he's not. But my husband always tells me if he's ever going to leave me and run away with anyone, it's Aragorn. So, and I'm fine with it.
For anything too.
And you're clapping him away, like, yeah, good for
congratulations.
Send pictures.
Literally.
So, as we said earlier, we had yet to go to a fantasy ball, but we would love to. Can you talk us through, like, from your perspective, what it's like to be with other people in cosplay? Like, what a fantasy ball looks like for you?
From my perspective, as a one of the cast people, well, I fly to wherever these places are, and then we'll usually stay. My favorite part is staying, if they let us, in an Airbnb with the rest of the cast. I feel like that's the most community, and we just all hang out because it's a bunch of nerds talking about books and having a good time making videos. My least favorite is when they put us all in separate hotel rooms and I just have to go back to my hotel room and sit by myself. Like, I need people in my life because I'm a people person, and if I don't have that, I just start questioning reality and my identity. So I need human beings around me. So that's my favorite part, is just hanging out with the other cast members in the Airbnbs that we stay in. Like this last one, we stayed in a house that was modeled, I'm sure you saw it online, but it was modeled after a Hobbit house. Forget, it's called Under the Hill. It wasn't just like a Hobbit house for copyright reasons, because they had to change some stuff because they got pinged for it, but it still gave the idea of a Hobbit house. And then the top was supposed to be like Rohan, and then they changed some stuff, but still same idea, and it was really cool. So that's my favorite part. And then you go to the ball and you're hanging out beforehand, getting everything ready. I don't know what it's like to go as an attendee. You just show up and not have to worry about anything. This last one probably was the most like an attendee I was, because I wasn't necessarily a real character that was portraying anything. They called me the Realm Walker because they wanted me to go, and that wasn't a real character, but they just wanted me to be there and sell tickets and meet people. So I was just walking around like everybody else. Basically, it's a bunch of people that they kind of keep to themselves, but go to this place, and it allows them to open up, because everybody is usually like a girl's girl, that kind of person. Like, they just love cheering each other on. I rarely meet anybody that's a big red flag, and if there is one, they get kicked out pretty quickly. And I know there's some stories of like bad events where they show up and it was just it was all a lie. I've never been to one of those, fortunately. So it's always been a good time.
Yes, like the what did they call it? Like the Fire Fest of the book convention world, book ball world, that happened a few months ago. So the one that you're doing in Manchester in a few weeks, is that your first time in the UK?
Yeah.
That's so exciting.
Wow.
My first time crossing the pond, as y'all would say, maybe.
Yeah, we would say crossing the pond. Yeah. Are you gonna like go have a look? Are you gonna spend some time in the UK, or are you just going convention and coming back?
I'll do what I can, but I'll be busy doing the event. I think I leave Thursday night my time, and I don't get there till like noon or 1-ish their time, y'all's time. So I don't know. And then I have an early morning flight on Sunday. So we'll see what I can do in terms of, because I don't know when I'll be back. So this would be a great opportunity, but it's not a whole lot of time to explore stuff, because I still have to go to work on Monday and do my day job.
Yes. That's the thing.
Which
with
is
it.
hard.
Our
Like
lives.
anybody who's ever gone to one of these balls will tell you. I call it ball withdrawal. You spend like the weekend as a mythical character and like a great, amazing being, and then you go to your day job on Monday. And, oh, this is even worse. I used to be somebody. Last weekend I was a magical creature, and now I'm just filling out reports and answering to this guy.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Yeah, when we did like a week when we did the Callie Hart Q&A back in March, we had like 2 author ones like the same weekend. So it was like a really big weekend for us. Like we did 2 and it was like so exciting and so amazing. And then like the Monday rolled around and we're like, oh, we have to go back to our 9 to 5s now.
What is life even about anymore? Yeah. And
Yeah.
come off on this high and then go to a low.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've done like 10 this year, and it's every time it's like I'm sad.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, it's like, I'm on a come down. I'm on a come down from our like author world that we've been living in for the weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So y'all get to meet Kelly Hart?
Yeah, she did a
That's awesome.
part of, it was, so we got really lucky. So we interviewed her on the podcast kind of like just as Quicksilver. It was still indie and it was still popular, but like just taken off. And then she did a signing in the UK that we went to in London, and she was like, "Oh, I'm back in the UK like next year. I'd love to like do an interview in person." And we were like, "Oh my gosh, anything for you, like we'll do it."
Yes.
And then at the same time she came back to the UK, she was doing like 5 or 6 different dates in different like convention signings, and one of them was quite nearby in a literature festival, and it was like a Q&A, so we did the Q in and she did the A in, and it was great.
What A in?
We did the
and
question
answers.
and she did the answering.
Oh.
I don't know why B just
I'm too
said it
stupid
like
for that. Like, is this a new way to say that? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but we got to sit
I've
in,
never
like, a
met her,
green
but
room with her and like just like shoot the breeze, and we were starstruck. Literally, we didn't know what to say.
Is she pretty down to earth?
Oh,
Yeah.
so cool. Like the
So
coolest
cool.
person ever.
You would have wanted to be friends with her in school, you know, like she was the
Mm.
popular, like she was so cool.
I like that. So that's another thing. I meet a lot of people that are quote unquote online famous at these things, whether it be cast or just people around and about. And I haven't had any bad experiences with any of them. So it's really fun to see somebody you admire online and then meet them in real life and think, oh yeah, you're just like I thought you would be. That's so fun.
Yeah, we've said this like,
yeah.
Sorry, B. We say this all the time because like we've never come across some like an author or a bookish person in the community who is rude. Like we've been fortunate enough to have a lot of authors on the podcast, and everyone is just so kind.
Yeah, that's what I found too. That's really cool. Maybe it's because we're kind of in the age of authenticity and people can smell that shit from a long way away if you're just an asshole. Like, we know you're being fake. And so you won't make it very far.
I think as well, like most of us start as readers, and we were probably like the maybe not so cool kids in school who were reading, and then we just kind of carried on doing it. And I wonder whether like because everyone was maybe like not necessarily introverted, but like not like, you know, a cheerleader, that like everyone's like doesn't kind of have, you know what I mean? Like everyone's like, we were all kind of like a bit awkward and reading in school, and you know.
Yeah, there was a program called AR. I don't know if it's still a thing anymore. I don't even know what it stood for, but it was, you get points for reading books, and I got the most points because I read the Harry Potter books. And then this other chick comes in, like a transfer student, and just surpasses me. And I think after that, I stopped reading for a long time. I don't know if that was the reason, but it was like middle school, and then I picked it back up again as an adult. I don't know what, I just stopped because I got more things that were appealing to me, I guess, in high school. I didn't read as much, but as an adult, I started reading fantasy again, and it makes life so much better.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed. We're both later in life, like finding the hobby again.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's great. We loved it. And it's nice that you said that everyone that you've come across has been nice. I've got a first in-person like convention signing kind of thing in Manchester, but it's not till April. And it's like, I'm nervous, but I feel like it's nice to know that other people have had good experiences, to know that like, I think this community is pretty cool for the most part.
Who are you interviewing or being with?
She is signing. She's literally, she will not talk about this. She's so like, oh no. She's signing her own book. It releases on Halloween. She's written a romantasy and it comes out this month.
You wrote a book,
I'm going to shout it.
Yeah, I'm an author. Not well, nearly, very nearly. Yes.
Did I know that? I didn't know that.
No, I don't. I'm very like I don't like to. I
You
hate being that
what's
person.
important when you have a product is to market that product, and that's probably like the
She does
number
it
one
on-
thing you should do.
Just so happens to have
Oh,
one
that's
to
pretty.
hand. Thank you.
I want that. I want
You
one of
can
those.
have-
How do
you
I get
can-
one of those?
You can have one. I will send you one. This is the one of the
Daughter of
special edition.
Stone.
Yeah, this is one of the
Ooh.
special editions.
Is it
Um,
what's it called? Self-published?
yeah, I'm doing it all myself, and this is the hardback.
I like that. That's a good one. That's pretty.
Mhm.
Did you make
You're
the cover
welcome.
yourself too?
They're
No
stunning.
cover artist. No cover artist. I am not that talented.
Did AI make it? Is that
No.
what you're telling me right now? I'm totally kidding. I don't want to start those rumors. Yeah, B is an AI. The whole book is written by AI too. It's ChatGPT.
No, it's
I
a
will
Welsh.
totally read that. Yeah, absolutely.
It's a Welsh witch. It's Welsh mythology. It's loads of Welsh language. I scream about it from the rooftops because I'm such a hype girl. And I was lucky enough to beta read it. So I've been waiting for the world to read it for so long, and it's incredible.
When does it come out?
Halloween.
Halloween.
This October.
Oh, I can't buy it right now. Then okay.
I'll
to wait.
send you one. You can have an art copy. I will send you one in the post.
Will you sign
can
it?
Have one. Yeah, I've got ones here, pre-set. You can have it. Sam's got a signed one. But you don't have to have Sam's.
Okay, I'll give you my address after this. I won't drop
Yes.
it now because I don't want people at my
Yeah,
house.
don't. Yeah, I don't know. You just don't want
People at your front door, like, hello.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm doing one in April in Manchester as an author, not as the podcast, and it's like
Yeah,
I'm
that's
nervous
cool.
because I've never done it as like me, if you know what I mean. So it's nice to know that people are cool and that you've had a good experience.
So are you a vendor at this thing? I guess is what they call it. Because they
I'm
have
a
vendors. So
site.
at these balls that I do, they'll have like a vendor time before the ball starts, and it's just a bunch of tables with authors.
Yes.
And then you walk around there and you buy it. Is that what you're doing? Being a part of something like that?
It's like more.
Nice.
It's more heavy on so it's like more of a signing convention, a bit more like like a Polycon, like Jennifer Armentrout's one. So it's a bit more like that. And then I think there's some kind of like thing in the evening afterwards, maybe. But it's like giant hall, loads of authors. Like I don't know if you heard of Claire Sager. She's a quite big romantasy author. Claire Sager, yeah.
Sager? Not that I
She's-
know of. I'm
yeah.
also terrible with names, so
Same.
is it Claire
I
with an
say-
E at the end?
Yes.
I feel like I've seen her name on something.
I say all the time, like, oh, I've never heard of that author. And then B will show me the cover of a book. And I'm like, oh, yeah, of course I know that book. And
I
she's
read
like,
that
"Well, that's what I'm
yesterday. Oh,
talking
yeah."
about." And like,
Yeah.
I'm just terrible. I'm terrible.
And
with
that's
names.
why Onyx Storm was so hard for us because we don't know any names.
I'm the it's like Sam said, I'm the worst when it comes to this stuff. I'm so bad for like I just don't I'm terrible.
Well, self-marketing is the hardest for people. I can market anybody else's stuff
Mhm.
except for my own, which
Yeah.
is good. I don't have anything to market anymore, so I can other than like the events I go to, but that I can do that all day. But if I had something that was a product, it sucks to try to put yourself out there for many reasons. It's just I don't want to be that vulnerable, number one, and then number two, I don't want to be made fun of. So
Yeah, it's like Sam always shouts to me because like we do this podcast, we've interviewed some amazing authors, we like, and we love the books, we scream and rave about them, we tell everyone to read them, and then when it comes to actually like, it'll kind of come up in conversation, and Sam's like, tell them that you've written a book, and I'm like, no, I'm like, I'd rather not.
I mean, how would you
I'll
work
tell
that in?
them.
How was your day today? I wrote a book.
Yeah.
Okay, calm down. You gotta weasel it in there somehow.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I just tell everybody. I literally I'm like my best friend's an author.
Yeah, you're probably really good at co-signing on everything. Like, oh, she wrote a book, by the way. You're like the biggest hype girl, I feel like.
Yes, she
Nice.
is. She wants to do the audiobook voice. That's her new like thing. She's trying to convince me to let her be the audiobook voice.
It's a Welsh book. You need a Welsh person.
You want to read your own book?
No,
I
Sam
wanna-
wants to read it for
I want,
me.
I want to do the
Oh,
audio.
you wanna
I wanna
read
be
it.
the voice. Yeah.
Hey, you should be the voice. All
see?
in favor, say aye. That's
Don't encourage her.
2-1. I say Sam's got to do it. So.
Yeah.
Also,
we'll
does
see.
your shirt say "Save a Horse"?
Yeah.
It does. Yes.
I've just been in
Did
my
you bring a little
Elsie
Texas
Silver-
just for this interview? Because
no,
I'm
I've
from
just been-
Texas.
I've been in my Elsie Silver era,
Okay.
reading all the cowboy romances, and I'm just now I'm obsessed. And now I'm like, okay, now I'm a cowgirl. Like I've made it my whole personality.
Go for it. We
love
lack
it.
cowgirls in Wales.
We do.
definitely
There's too many. There's too many sheep.
Yeah,
There's
lots.
too many sheep girls.
No,
in
we
Wales.
have
my God,
more. We
yeah,
have
they-
more sheep than anywhere
more
else in the
sheep than
world.
people,
Sheep are
yeah.
like, more
Really?
sheep than people. Oh
Mhm.
yeah.
Is that
So
where
many
we
sheep.
get all of our wool?
And
I
lamb.
tried to
Yep.
pronounce it. You see that? I tried to pronounce it in a Welsh. Wool.
Wool.
Like that.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm learning.
Yeah. Um.
Sorry.
A lot of so this is getting really nerdy, but you talk about Tolkien. J.R. Tolkien was actually fluent in Welsh, and a lot of Elvish, the Elvish language in Lord of the Rings is pretty much just Welsh. He was a lecturer in Oxford in Celtic languages, and he spoke Welsh fluently, as well as other Celtic languages. So he was a big lover of Wales, and a lot of inspiration comes from Wales.
Nice. I mean, he made his own language, like the whole thing.
Oh yeah,
Right?
it's crazy. Yes.
That kind of makes him the goat of all
Mhm.
fantasy. If you make your own language and it works and you can speak it today, you kind of win
Yeah.
forever, basically.
You
That's
can
cool. I
do
didn't know
degree-
I didn't know it was a Wales thing. No, that's cool.
Yeah. He was like a big advocate of the Welsh language, and he spoke it a lot. So like there's some words that he used are just he kind of like just sort of pick different words from different languages and like merge them together. But yeah, very interesting.
I want to read
Um,
those books again as an adult. I started the Fellowship of the Ring the other day, but I wasn't in the mood to sit down and read something as stout as that. But I want to start it
Mhm.
again at some point.
Yeah, I've read them a few times as an adult. I feel like the one, maybe not as a child, that stood out for me but did as an adult is The Hobbit. I don't know why, it just kind of like really scratches an itch as an adult. I think because it's like a one and done sort of prequel. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, it's a big adventure too. Got a
Mhm.
lot of stuff in it.
hmm So I am going to finish the last three questions.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
So,
then.
what
I'll
book
shut
are
up. You just talk.
you... No,
Go
no,
on.
no, no. What book are you currently reading?
I'm currently reading several books. Mistborn by Brandon Sanderson,
Mhm,
and then I'm
mhm.
reading book 2 of Crescent City.
And
You want me to
then
expound on that? And they're both doing the job for me. I like Quicksilver, Mistborn so far, and Crescent
Mhm.
City I'm still trying to get into because I'm not in current fantasy mode.
Yeah, it's hard.
But still a good
and
book.
I had to read the Crescent Cities like as they came out. Like we didn't have them like readily available, so we had to wait. So I feel like that made it harder as well, not being able to just like dive
Yeah.
into the next one every time.
Yeah.
But at least
I mean,
you've got the next one. Like
Yeah.
if you wanted to continue it.
Well, I have to, or people are going to yell at me probably.
Yeah, us.
That's another hard thing. Like, I have to finish every book that I start basically because I announce it on social media and they, what do you think of the book? I can't be like, oh, I DNF'd it. They'll burn me at the stake. So I got to keep going, even if I don't like a book, which I like it so far. It's fine.
What upcoming projects or conventions are you excited for?
I'm the most excited about this one in a couple weeks, which is the Fay Club Ball in Manchester, because I've never been to the UK. And I've always wanted to go to a tavern and have a pint.
Love that.
Pub, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, a pub. Sorry. I'm in
Yeah.
tavern mode. Pub. That's what I meant. A pub. I want to order. I'll take a pint. Give me a pint. Is that what y'all say?
Yeah.
You
'Cause
do
in
have to
America, it's like, oh,
specify.
Can I have a large, please? It's just lame. I
Oh,
want to say
pint.
pint.
You do have to
Yeah.
specify what a pint of what, because there are variations.
Right. I want. Yeah, the liquid you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say, okay, bring me a pint of what? It doesn't matter. A pint of air. Yeah, I'll say something. The
Yeah.
pint is the
Yes.
size. I will have the liquid in my head or whatever. I'll
Yeah.
order that as well.
Yeah.
Pint of
Sorry
orange
in advance
juice.
for the weather because
Yeah, so bad here.
the weather's not great at the moment.
Here's what I find. I live in Texas and the weather is always terrible. And when I go to these places, oh, sorry for the weather. What weather? The perfect weather that we're in right now? What are you talking about? What is the weather like where you're at now?
Storms, rain.
Storm.
I
We've
love
got a
storms
storm
and
at the
rain.
moment. Yeah.
Well,
Storm.
yeah.
Storm Amy, is that her name? Is she Storm Amy?
know.
I think so.
Do you name
Yeah.
your storms?
We do alphabetically, male and female. They bounce between the two, and then it goes through the
Yeah, so
alphabet.
our
Every
B-
storm?
Yeah.
Yes.
Our B will be a male, and then our C will be a female, and it goes back and forth like that.
Every storm ever.
Yeah.
Like you name them or your area names them?
The king, the country, the
Yeah.
government, not just us.
Okay. I just have this like y'all do. We're currently in Storm Kevin. Okay, calm down.
No.
Yeah, we don't name our storms in America. We name hurricanes for some stupid reasons, but
Okay.
yeah, we don't name storms.
Yeah. So we
Oh,
were
this
in the
old
middle of a
Billy.
storm.
This is Billy blowing in today. Yeah, that's cool though. I want to name. I'm gonna name storms now. Well, you just tell me every time there's a storm. You just tell me what it is.
Yeah, we'll let
and
you
I'll
know. Yeah. So
But yeah, the weather's not great. And we a couple of weeks ago, one of our listeners was in the UK, and she came to Wales to meet us, and we took her around where we live. And the weather was so bad. And she's from Florida, so like she's used to like sunshine, and it was so bad here. We were like, sorry.
Yeah, Florida's muggy too. Texas is muggy. It's just swamp ass central, both states. It's either really, really hot and just ugh, or really cold and ugh. So
yeah. We
I'm ready for anything other than those two things. So bring on the storms. Bring on storm Sarah or Isaiah, whatever we're on by the time.
Andrew or whatever it is. Yeah. So our final question is, what are 3 books you will always recommend to people?
Well, it depends on what they like. So they have to give me a genre.
Just fantasy, as long as it's got to say fantasy. Yeah.
I really like what's the name of it? A Darker Shade of Magic by V.E. Schwab. That's a good one. Have you read that?
No, but I've heard of it.
It's a good one. Here's an underrated book. It doesn't have really good ratings on Goodreads, but because people are wrong. It's called The Starless Sea by Erin Morgenstern.
I've heard of it, yeah.
The author of The Night Circus.
Okay, yeah.
But The Starless Sea is a really good book. It kind of seems convoluted and weird, but I feel like it all goes. It's just a beautiful book. I wish I could read that book again for the first time. So The Starless Sea. And then my favorite author used to be Neil Gaiman, and then a bunch of stuff came out about him, and now it's like, oh, shoot. But still, Neverwhere is my favorite fantasy book ever.
Okay.
So that one, I wouldn't recommend it anymore, but
no, but
I still have it and I love it. So let's do another one. The Six of Crows duology. Have you read that?
Literally, before you joined our call, I was unpacking the new dregs covers that we got in the UK of the Six of Crows. They're like the special edition ones that have just come out.
Nice. Yeah, I really like that series, that duology.
We are.
I did not like the Shadow and Bone one, but I like.
We haven't even read them. We didn't even bother.
Don't.
We were like,
doesn't matter.
Whatever.
It's lame. Don't do it. Those two, though, so well written.
Yes.
I thought.
I have No Mourners, No Funerals tattooed because I'm such a big fan.
No Mourners. Oh yeah, It's been a while since I read it, but I remember I couldn't put it down.
Yeah, so good.
So good.
Leigh Bardugo is excellent writer.
Yeah, I have another one of her books, Ninth House. I haven't read it though. Is that good?
I've got them. I haven't read them, but I've got them.
Word. I have way too many books, which is not true. I need more, but I have more books than I've read, and I haven't read them. She also has like a mafia book, I think.
Oh, is it?
Is it a mafia? I don't know. It's got a hand and a rose, and it looks mafia-ish. I could be completely wrong.
Oh, I know nothing about. I bought them all, but I know nothing about it.
Now I gotta look it up. I don't know what it is called because I could be wrong. It could be somebody else. I'm an idiot now.
Did you watch the like Shadow and Bone Six of Crows Netflix series?
No.
Oh, you should if you're a six. Yeah, so they merged, obviously in the books like Six of Crows and Shadow and Bone, they don't ever like meet, they don't interconnect. But for the TV series, they like merged all of the books. So the Six of Crows help the main characters in the first 3 books. But the casting of the Six of Crows is immaculate. It is exactly like it is in the books. The guy who plays Kaz Brecker is 10/10.
Didn't that series get canceled though?
Yeah, it did.
So that's why I'm not watching it, because I don't want to get attached to something and then it just falls off. Here's the book I was talking about. I've never read it.
Yes, I've got it. Yeah, I've got it. I just don't know.
It looks mafia-ish. Maybe it's vampire-ish. I don't know.
I
don't know. It looks vampire now that I'm looking at it again. Forget what I said. That's the book I was considering though. I think that's my answer. Those 3 books.
They're good recommendations.
Yeah, very good.
But there's a lot of good books out there, and I can only think of what I can think of, and there could be more in the back of my head that are better. I just don't remember off the top of my head.
So that was a very silly, funny, exciting episode with Stephen Walker, cosplayer of Cassian Tamlin, Niktos.
Oh yeah,
or Niktos, or
I say Niktos.
Niktos. I don't care.
he went as Cassie for Halloween. Did you see?
I did.
Yeah. Quite a few people sent that to me. Not gonna lie. There was quite a few of my readers in my DMs forwarding that video to me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, all I can say is, if you were a bit like girls, you seem a bit like nervous during that. Like more like, yeah, because we bloody well were.
It's hard not being the funniest person in the room. Because usually it's just us, and we're both hilarious, and we're so funny. And then a third person comes in, and everybody's going to realise we're not that funny.
Do you know what it is, right? Obviously, authors can be funny, and that's the crossover. But we said this in the intro. Authors are there to answer questions about their books. And then if we provide the comic relief, great. But like, we're the ones who generally tend to be a bit more like acting up. You know what I mean? Like, we're the ones who kind of make fools of ourselves. Like, we were talking about this the other day about the bloody Raven Kennedy clip that she collabed on, where she's talking about Slade like torturing people, and we're like this,
like fucking panting dogs.
But she's like talking very sensibly about the serious book that she spent 4 years writing, and we're like, literally. But that's
give me more.
That's what we're here for. But yeah, it was like interesting to be in a conversation with somebody that like
is funnier than us,
considerably more witty, charming, easy to talk to,
charismatic. We're just two little fucking Welsh nobodies,
and I think that's why I was so like starstruck
and humbled.
Because
I'm not funny.
Oh no, I was fine. I knew that we were not. Like, I was prepared for that. Maybe you weren't so much.
Yeah, I'm delusional.
Oh no, I was prepared to be like humbled. Like, he does this professionally. He literally, like, I've got to give it to them, because like, I know it's the point where like, they take photos of people, like they mingle essentially professionally.
Yeah.
Like, I am such a miserable cunt. Like, I couldn't think of anything fucking worse. Like, I would literally be
I do not network.
I don't even take photos with you.
Yeah.
Like, if you ask me for a photo, I'm like, oh.
I'm like, quick, just one, and we'll post it on the podcast,
just smile
Instagram.
Once to me, quick.
And you're like, yeah, can we just video us doing a shot instead?
Yeah, literally. Can I just do this shot from between your tits in this video? Yeah. He was an absolute dream. I loved it.
It was so much fun.
And yeah, and that was one of the ones we did in our like 5-day run, where Sam worked for me for 5 nights straight. And he was quite early on, right? Like the second one we did, I think.
Yeah.
And yeah, I was just a little bit starstruck. Yeah.
Yeah.
And what if for whatever reason we ever go to a ball that he's in the UK or in the US, he's just gonna be like, oh fucking hell. Yeah. And if you're listening, if you ever want us to come on your podcast,
if you ever need some comedic relief,
yeah, if you ever two really charming, charismatic men who have a very successful book podcast, but if you ever think that you just need a bit something else,
you're like, do you know what this podcast is missing? 2 Welsh nobodies.
We'll definitely tweeze our chin here before we come on for you.
Hit us up, because we are always available.
Yeah, who don't have a coherent thought. You probably don't understand most of the time.
Yeah. What's she saying?
And we'll definitely say cunt on your podcast.
But one thing he did take away from our time together is how to say Llywelyn.
Oh, and also the hurricane thing was a weird conversation that we ended up on.
Oh, the rename of storms alphabetically.
He thought we meant just us, and we were like, no, we as in like the United Kingdom.
Britain.
He was like, just you two?
Like, you guys name your storms?
And we're like,
yeah, because what was it? What was it? It was Storm.
Oh, fucking Annabelle, Harry, I don't know, whatever the fuck they're called.
Done.
No, so what's next week?
Hollow by Karina Hale.
And at this point, we've decided to do Legend as well. So if you were like, guys, that's not your schedule.
Yeah, I've put out a thing of all the dates of the author interviews. That's out the fucking window now.
Yeah, we've changed it now. Sorry, guys. So it's Hollow, then Legend, then Karina Hall, then
Danielle Jensen, then Brimstone.
No,
then Ravenminder, then Lindsay Cummins,
then Reads of the Year.
No, then Brimstone. Reads of the Year is Christmas Eve.
Oh.
New Year's Eve.
Brimstone, Reads of the Year.
Are we done?
Yeah, back for that.